Hey guys, what is going on? You are hanging with Bill, and today we are going to check out Stevens Point in central Wisconsin. So I got a couple of minutes before the tour starts. I think I'm gonna look around the gift shop a little bit and see what we have going on here. Now when you do sign up for the tour, you'll get a couple samples. Our first one was a Snow Pilot, Pistachio Nut Brown Ale. Light, crisp, nice seasonal beer. As you can tell, I'm enjoying it. Then you got the ugly sweater jersey. I don't think that's an actual sweater. You have your to-go stuff, so they do have sodas and beers. And of course, you have all your tchotchkes. So there's some really cool stuff here. Some ornaments. There's some other stuff they have here. Nice little book about Stevens Point Brewing Company. Some old cans. Let's go down and see all the hats. Yeah.
My name is Connor. I'll be the tour guide today. We're going to kick it off in our courtyard area, but also talk about some history. The Stevens Point Brewery was first founded in 1857 by two German immigrants named Frank Ball and George Reuter. At the time, a lot of Germans were immigrating over here due to the Wisconsin River. But quite the long history. We are the second oldest continuously operating brewery in the entire country. Does anybody have a guess of the oldest brewery?
Yuengling.
Yuengling in Pennsylvania is correct.
Now, I'm not sure how many of you have been on a brewery tour, but I didn't want this video to be all about the tour itself. I sped up the video so you can get a feel for the different areas we visited. Your typical tour will talk about the history of the brewery, the brewing process, where those processes happen, and packaging. As far as information on the brewing process, like I always say, you've been to one tour, you've been to them all. But I still like to go on different brewery tours just to learn about the history of that brewery, how it impacts the local economy, like whether it's in the community tap rooms or using ingredients specific to that state or region. Now, I do highly encourage you to go to a local brewery tour if you haven't done so already. Cheers! Alright, well that is it. I took the Point Brewery tour. It was really pretty cool. I'd been on the store once before. I really enjoyed it. Want to try it again while I'm in the Stevens Point area checking things out. Things have changed obviously in the last
10 years since I'd been here last, but excited to be able to try the beers. I grabbed some stuff to go. All right, well, that's it for here. Let's go check out the next location we're gonna go hang out at. Hey y'all, I am now here at District 1 Brewing. I hear they got some pretty cool stuff in here. You guys wanna go check it out? Let's go.
District 1 Brewing is in what I believe to be an old grocery store in a strip mall setting. The place is massive, with tons of seating in the front and back of the house. They also have their brewery equipment exposed for everyone to see. So if you're there on a brewing day, you can watch how the process works. Now let's see how excited I got about the back of the room.
Look at this, they actually have a little game area, which is really nice. Oh no. What? They got pinball machines? Oh my god. I love a good pinball machine. They have a lot. I might be here for a while. Look at all these really cool machines. Are you a fan of pinball? Let me know. Let me know down in the comments below. Wow, this is really cool. Oh, look at this old school one too. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Oh, and they got bags. Or for those of you who like to call it, it's called cornhole. They got cornhole here. Yeah. This is a pretty slick place. Kind of enjoying it. I want to take a look at some of the stuff they have here in their little mini gift shop. Look at these things. Holy buckets. I don't know what those are, but I kind of want them. Those look pretty slick. So they have the standard shirts, hats. Yeah, overall, nice place. You ever do a bathroom check in some of these places? Well, here, they got kegs for urinals. That is very, very interesting. Alright, so I got one of their IPAs. It's actually named after the pinball company that they use here, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's really good. You know, a lot of times with IPAs you might get a little bit of what they call a hop burn, where kind of tickles or scratches your throat as it goes down the pipe. And here I get a little bit of that. Sometimes that's indicative of a really fresh IPA. Sometimes it could just be part of the brewing process. Now, I'm not a brewer, so I can't say one way or the other, but I'm drinking enough beers that I kind of know what those look like. But it's got good flavor. It's a little bit lighter for a hazy IPA, as you can kind of see. And citrusy, easy drinking. Yeah. Now I want to go play some pinball. I'm gonna have to find an ATM machine because kind of broke the cardinal rule of traveling. Bring cash with you. So I'm gonna go find an ATM, play some pinball, see what I can get myself into. Thanks for coming along on this journey so far. Cheers. Grabbed a couple more beers. First I'm gonna try this French toast stout. It's got huge cinnamon notes. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It's a little loud in here, but you know, it's It's not every day I taste something that just kind of makes me pause for a second, which this did. So very sweet right off the bat, French toast, maple syrup. What they actually did too was they tapped a little, looks like powdered sugar in here. And like I said, like right off the bat you get huge cinnamon notes. So maybe it was the cinnamon sugar combo. I don't know what they tapped in here. I just saw them tap something in here. It's white on top. I hope they didn't do anything crazy, but. Yeah, that is phenomenal. Now I'm going to tell you, like here in Stevens Point, this is a college town. I have never been to District 1 Brewing Company before, and I am really sad that I haven't. This is a really, really cool place. It's a great place to hang out. They got good beers. They have non-alcoholic beers, which is really cool because you don't see that too often. They'll have a food truck here. Later on tonight, they actually have a band playing, which is going to be really cool. I'm not the biggest live music person, but for those of you that are, this would be really cool. And they also are having a mustache and beard contest, which I would obviously lose because I don't have one of those. But yeah, this is a really, really cool place. I could see bringing some friends in here and hanging out for a while. You know, it got just exponentially or busier and busier the longer I've been here. I got here probably close to when they opened, and it's just filing in a lot of people who don't drink beers that are really interested in some good stuff. I ran into some people I saw earlier today, so that was really cool too. You know, Stevens Point is a small town, so you are going to kind of see some of that. But man, this French toast stout is it's pretty phenomenal. I did also get a coffee stout. Again, I'm just getting kind of like these half pours so I can just sit back and enjoy them. I'm probably going to go play some more video games, hang out for a while. You know, I don't want to push my luck here. Definitely going to grab some food at some point today because I'm getting a little bit hungry. We'll have to see what's available, what's out there, but let's try this coffee stout. Yeah, so right off the bat, you get a lot of coffee on the nose. I'm getting a little bit of hints of green pepper. Now, one of the things about the way I drink beer, and one flavor profile that's really, really horrible for me is green peppers. I'm just not a fan. And I catch that in coffee beers quite a bit. Now, a lot of people don't, right? So you can't really take my word for that in this regard because you may not catch that green pepper. I get a little bit on the nose, but I'm gonna tell you that's not anything too crazy. A lot of times I'll catch it on the nose and not on the flavor. But let's go ahead and give this coffee stout a try. Yeah, I definitely don't get any green pepper on the flavor, which is awesome. I get like a cold brew coffee almost, right? So you get that coffee notes. It's a little bit colder. It's a little bit chillier. I would imagine that as these warm up, they're going to probably pop a little bit more with that coffee flavor. But overall, it's a really, really solid beer. District 1, this is a really, really cool place. If you guys are in the Stevens Point area, if you're coming through the Stevens Point area, you got to come here. I'm just going to throw that out there. This is a must stop for me, so make it happen, all right? All right, cheers. I'm going to go play some video games and crush these beers and maybe go find some food somewhere. Hey guys, I think it's time to go check out downtown Stevens Point. Let's go see what kind of stores and shops are. Maybe I can find some food here. Let's go check it out. Now, Stevens Point sits on the Milwaukee River. It originally was a logging town, and then after that industry dried up, it turned into a university town. There's a lot to do here, from walking trails or biking trails to being on the Riverwalk, bars, restaurants in the downtown area. There's a lot of stuff to see. Now, I'm not going to be able to cover everything today, but hopefully there's a couple different places that I'll be able to check out, give you an idea of what you can do and see while you're here in Stevens Point. Now, typically when I'm in a new place, I will go check out Yelp to identify what kind of restaurant I should go eat at. This time around though, I went to Instagram. I asked all my friends on Instagram, hey, where should I go eat? Unanimously, they said Goose on Main. So that's where I'm gonna go. Let's go see what they have to offer.
Now at this point, I had had enough beer, but this pineapple mint julep was really calling my name. Tasty treat. For my appetizer, I went after the street corn dip. Roasted corn, jalapenos, cojita cheese, cilantro, all served hot with homemade tortilla chips. You can see you get a pretty decent serving of this, and I did eat the whole thing. It was that good. For my entree, I went with the buffalo chicken mac and cheese. So it's mac and cheese topped with grilled chicken, buffalo wing sauce, and fried jalapeno coins. Now I am a fan of spicy, so this absolutely hit the nail on the head for me. As you can see, those spicy fried jalapeno coins are just fried to perfection. It was a little bit harder to try and get everything in one bite, but once you did, it was definitely a very tasty treat. Now, this may have been a little bit too much dairy for me at this point, but I couldn't help myself. I went right after it, enjoyed every single bite.
Whew, I am stuffed. So I just got done at Goose. Really loud in there, a lot of music playing. So as you can imagine, probably didn't want to record any sound there, but food was great. We'll talk a little bit about it during the voiceover, but yeah, I would do that again. All right, we need to go walk this off. Let's go find out what we can get ourselves into.
Now the downtown area is pretty walkable. There's actually plenty of parking here, so it's no problem finding a spot and then just walking around downtown. There's a lot of really nice shops and restaurants here. They do have a children's museum. And what's really nice is that they actually have like a city center where the farmers market is during the summer. And as you can see, this is a place where a lot of people tend to congregate, which makes a lot of sense since again, it is in the city center. Now from here, you're a short walk right to the riverfront. So as you can see, they have a nice path. You do have to cross major roads, so be careful of the traffic. But once you get to that river, it's well worth it.
So I'm over on the Milwaukee River now, and this is one of the bridges that goes over the river. You can see I don't know if the water's high or that bridge is low, but man, there's zero clearance to get underneath there. So we have a whole bunch of people fishing, as you can see over on this other side. So I'm assuming that they aren't getting over on the other side of that bridge with their boats, but I don't know, very nice out here. As you can see here, we have another art installation on the side of a building paying homage to the logging industry that started Stevens Point. Here's another one of the restaurants I was told to check out. Unfortunately, they don't open until 4. And I'm gonna be gone by the time they open. But I heard it's really good, and man, it smells amazing out here. Gotta try this place next time I come. This is one of the old insurance companies that opened up here originally during the logging days. You can see they built up a pretty nice building. This is now Century Insurance. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's actually a golf course here named after Century as well, with another nice restaurant. Again, not an opportunity for me to get there, but always another reason to come back. All right, I don't know about you, but when was the last time you saw a red phone booth? In the United States? Who knows? I don't think I've ever actually seen one, to be quite honest. That thing is pretty slick. I wonder if it'll take me anywhere. Hey all, that's gonna do it for me here in Stevens Point. Really enjoyed my time here. Got to check out a couple of nice breweries, really nice place for some food. Did a little bit of walking, but didn't get a chance to really explore too much of the city. I hope that you enjoyed this adventure. This is really going to encourage me to come back in here and check out a little bit more of Stevens Point, and I hope it did for you as well. Until next time, have a great day.